Hey everybody, GReimer here coming at you once again from Planet Boobless, and boy oh boy, say goodbye to the amphibian stage, say hello to the unfinished mammal stage, because we are very close to breaking that. In fact, at the rate that this is going, we're going to do this in like a minute maybe, we're going to get past this thing here. So yeah, we're going into the mammal stage today. Now, we have one more stat that we have to boost to get the terraformation up to just absolutely stupid levels here. One, I want to throw down a few more pressure, a few more drills here, because the pressure is weaker than the heat. So we can probably add a few more drills there. But biomass could use a little bit of love. All right. Ooh, that's getting close. I've been doing some stuff. I've been doing a lot of resource gathering since the last time we all chatted, and I've collected here. Let's go over here and show this. This is kind of stupid. I've collected a lot of seed lermas, okay? They're all done, all 500 of them. I got it. Whew, that took a while. I did end up having to cave and make some more DNA manipulators because it took a long time. And voila, there they are. So I had 8 of them going at a time, and I basically just kind of sat and listened to music and made seed lermas. And voila, here we are. We reached our goal. Come on, do it. All right, so in today's episode, though, we are going to be boosting a little bit of the pressure and a whole lot of the biomass. That's the goal today. Now, if we look at biomass, plants is actually doing great. Animals is doing pretty crap, okay? Insects could definitely do better as well. So I'm thinking maybe we should pick one of those. So close. I'm thinking we should pick one of those things and kind of work on it. I think I might start with insects first, because we can always go check. I think I've got a golden butterfly larva just kind of sitting up top there. We can always kind of make a couple of things for that and boost that a little bit too. All of it goes towards the biomass. Here it comes. It's coming. Mammal stage, baby. Oh boy. Here it is. Let's do it. Goodbye, amphibians. Bye-bye. 100%. There it is. And switch over. Infinity. Okay. I don't think I'm supposed to be here, people. I could probably reach that. So, mammal stage to mammal stage, it's going infinity. There is no way I can do that. Can I? I don't think I can reach infinity %, okay? That is nuts. I've reached the end of the game. 1 PTI is what we're at for terraformation. That is nuts. Okay, so anyway, we're going to keep pushing it. We're going to keep pushing it, making it even more stupid. We're not really going to be able to see the real effects of it, though, when you think about it, because it's not counting anymore. Oh well, alright, so we're going to keep pushing forward, kind of like a lackluster thing. You can see we already have a whole bunch of rockets. Obviously, that's going to change by the end of the season. That is coming up here. The actual end of the season, just to give you guys a heads up, is really coming up. Okay, we're getting close. I know. But don't worry, this is definitely not the end of Planet Crafter on the channel. But it is kind of reaching an end because we're in the end game now. Okay, so we got a lot of bacteria samples. I think we're still collecting these things, maybe? Maybe not. Holy cow. Bacteria samples. Oh, never mind, we're done. We collected all the bacteria samples. Tree bark, I know we're still working on, though. Okay, this one, maybe? Oh, yeah, right there. Okay, so that one wasn't full. So this one we're still working on. We still got a lot to go for tree bark, which, by the way, I added a new facility. Okay, this is over by the waterfall. All right, so in here is a bunch of the greenhouses. All right, these are just the bio, what are these things called again? Biodomes, tier 2s, all right? That's all that these things are right here. They're not doing anything except for producing tree bark and pumping it out. Now, there's 5 of them here, okay? That's pretty crazy, okay? So this is all pumping out a bunch of tree bark to help collect the amount that I need, because this was kind of slacking a little bit. I'll build this again in between episodes, like another one, so make 10 of them if I need to, because we need to collect a lot of tree bark. How much do we need? We need like 1,000 tree bark for this launch, so that's gonna take a little bit. All right, now in the 3 little biodomes that I had actually weren't cutting it. All right, they just weren't cutting it. Those ones beyond the aquariums right there are the 3 labs that we have that were just not producing enough tree bark to keep up with the demand that I had. So added a few more. Now we're collecting more. So in case you guys are wondering, this launch will happen. Sorry, we had a meteor shower. There's a bunch of crap on top of the base. This launch will happen. We will get all of it. Now, we do, of course, still need a NASA to be built, and that's probably coming up next episode. We don't really have anything else to do here other than just collect money and wait for Sentinel Corp. So, we're going to send 2,500 rockets at their face to see if they notice that. Okay, so let's focus on insects, all right? So let's see, what's it starting off at right now? It's at 3.1 million, basically. Are you finishing? Yep, 3.1 million. All right, 3.1. Remember that. We're gonna try to jack that up just a little bit more. Now, insects, I believe, can have. They have what are they called? They have rockets that go with them, right? Yeah, we only have 5 of those, so we need to launch like 16 of them to get it up to snuff to wherever everything else is. That's gonna be a thing. All right, so so first, let's work on the base stat though a little bit more than what it already is. Now, our insects are down below on the island, right down there. Okay, we can see that. That's basically it. I mean, there's also the bee hives and stuff that are at cream, but that's basically it. It's right there. We don't really have much going for insects, so maybe we'll just increase that a lot. What do I have for butterflies? Let's go look at butterfly larvas. Okay, well, I definitely have a golden butterfly in there, that's for sure. And not so much in there. I wouldn't mind just making sure these are all gold butterflies that I use. So let's grab those rare butterfly right there. There's another one. All right, sweet. We got 2 of them. How about we go larva hunting out at the Ruins Paradise area? Warden's Paradise. Warden's Paradise, not Ruins Paradise. I don't know what I was talking about. Yeah, the Warden's Paradise. Oh, look at that. Uncommon larva. Oh, I was looking at it weird way. I thought it was a gold one. I was like, that looks gold to me. Hello, beautiful. I don't need you at all. I need your golden friend here, like this guy, for example. I need that guy. What do we got in the area? Nothing? Oh, we got an interesting one in there, but it's not the golden one. Oh, it's right here, this guy. That's like, looks like a shadow of one. That's crazy. Well, we got one more. That's pretty good. It's not exactly great, but it's pretty good. Anything in the area? No, just regular common stuff. Now, here's one of these guys. These guys are actually not too bad. I'll grab them. Oh, there's still another one somewhere in the area as well. So a lot of people, oh, there it is right there. A lot of people have suggested that I should build this up into, oh, here's not only these shadowy looking ones. I should build this up, like above, and then they'll just spawn up there away from the grass. That's actually a really good idea. Probably should have done that a lot earlier. Probably should do a lot of things in my life, but you know, don't really do them. I don't think any larvae spawned over here. I think when I spawned in, I kind of caused them to all spawn over here, so. All right, well, maybe I should just leave the area and come back, do this a couple times, see how many of these gold larvae I can get. Oh. Yeah. See how many of them I can get to spawn in.
1 eternity later.
Alright, well, we just had a crate meteor come and smash into the side of the base up there and rain down here. And you get this really sweet floating rock pattern going on right here. It's actually slowly sinking, and now it stopped. Alright. But I think some of the crates might have fell into the water, so let's get down here and actually, oh yeah, right here, right? Among all the algae, here's one right here. 500 terra tokens, beautiful. Now, this stuff used to be really valuable to me, but honestly, I don't need any of the rest of this stuff at all. I've got plenty of supplies. 500 terra tokens, 1,000 terra tokens, 1,000 terra tokens, yeah. I don't actually need any of this stuff. It's kind of crazy to think about that. Like, I'm leaving this stuff behind because I just don't need it. Alright, so we have spent some time looking out at the Warden's area real quick. Let's hop back out there real fast, see if we can't get lucky and get some stragglers here at the end. But I've got almost an entire inventory full. I've got 4 spots left here. I've been grabbing these guys too because they're pretty good. You know, 1,200 and these are 1,500, so 1,200 is not too shabby. I will gladly take it. But I wouldn't mind grabbing like 4 more of either one of them if I could, because that would be a nice even number. Actually, it wouldn't be. This is what, 35 in my inventory here. So really I need like 3 more, because each one of the tier 2 butterfly farms holds 2 butterfly. Hello, beautiful. Holds 2. Okay, sorry about that. Let's get back home. So we did fill our inventory. All right, so I do kind of need one more, which I think I have some upstairs. Actually, I can just go grab another one when the time comes. But for right now, let's go up here and stash all of these things because I don't need them at all. Each one of the tier 2 butterfly farms holds 2 butterflies, I believe, unless I'm horribly mistaken about that, which I could be. Oh yeah, I got a couple in here too. So let's actually sort that real fast. Dump something in there, and then I don't know where I'm gonna put these things. Tell you what, let's just slap a locker down, just a regular locker right down here on the dock, and we'll just stash them in here for right now. I also I'm gonna go grab the other ones up there and bring them down as well. Okay, got them all moved down. Actually, I had to get a second locker down here because I got a lot of them. All right, so how many of them do I have? That's like 35, right? 10, 15, 20. 25, some, yeah, 35. All right, so right here is 40. Okay, so I have 40 of these things. If each one of these things can hold 2, that means I need 20 of them to hold all of these larvae. That's going to be quite a boost. Remember, 3.1 is what our insect level was at before. I kind of want to move them away from the base, though, because I'm thinking that if I do have a new brand spanking new computer, or at least the insides of it are brand spanking new, so maybe they can handle this. But I kind of want to move them a little bit farther away from the base so it doesn't clog up all of this down here. Like, there's already a lot of bees and stuff going on down here. So to protect my frame rates, I think we might want to go find a place. And I'm thinking, do you guys remember the Valley of the Flowers? It's out by the nuclear base. We haven't really done much out there except for, here, let me go show you. This place. Now, we turned this into a butterfly farm or butterfly field last season also, and it works great. But we don't really do much out here except for generate just stupid amounts of power, which is undoubtedly going to one day blow up the planet. But we could put a 20 or so tier 2 butterfly farms out here, and I'm thinking that would probably be just fine. So, let's go grab the resources and get to placing. Now, what am I doing? What does this take? How do I play this game? Okay, so we need some fabric. Ooh, we need some fabric. I've been selling that. Hold on 1 second. We got to run out to cream real fast. Please tell me the rocket. The rocket's gone. Dang it. All right, well, that's unfortunate. Okay, might have to change course here just a little bit. When does this come back? It just left. Dang it. Ah, I needed that fabric. So I don't really have any other place generating fabric. I haven't been keeping it because I just kind of get rid of it. So, dang it. Okay, well, let's head back home. I didn't realize the butterfly farms needed fabric. I think I have a locker for fabric tucked back here. Oh, it's packed full. Okay, I must have, yeah, that's called being smart and thinking ahead. I planned on this. Okay, well, we're gonna need 40 of this, which is gonna be my entire inventory. Might need to move some lockers out there as well. Let's actually make some of the good lockers. I think the good lockers take one of each, so let's get 2 good lockers, and that should grab all of it. That should make all of the materials that we need, or hold all the materials that we need. Yeah. Let's move that out to the nuclear base, and then we'll move all the material out there. So what do the material take? I'm looking in the wrong spot. Right here, this thing. So we need fertilizer tier 2, which is actually what I'm collecting right now, which is unfortunate. But we need about 20 of them. We need 40 fabric. We need 20 zeolite, which that's 1 locker completely filled. And we need 20 bioplastic nuggets. Okay, well, we can do that. Let's first get the lockers placed, and then we'll start moving the stuff out there. Alright, it took a little bit of time, but we do have the 2 lockers completely filled with everything that we should need to make 20 of these things. Now, placing these is going to be a little bit of a trick because we got to kind of look at like what we got as far as space in our inventory and go with that. So let's just maybe do, what is this, 5 at a time? And then we can even grab the bugs to put in there too. So let's grab a couple of those. Do a row of those and a row of those. These first 5 will have a mix of both of them in there. Do I want to do that, or do I want to double? No, I guess it doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. Okay, we'll just do that. Now we could add we could add a multiplier on this, couldn't we? We could add an optimizer. I kind of forgot about those things. Let's run back to Cream real fast and order some insect multiplier fuses because I got like $83,000. So I should be able to buy like 9 of them. I don't know, 9 of them or so. We'll put down maybe 12 of them. We'll really make this thing stupid. Let's go order these real fast. All right, I need a rocket, one that's almost full. Are any of you guys? That's got something in it. Okay, this has something in it. All right, let's order it from here. All right, so I'm guessing there is a bug one, an insect one, right? Or am I? Maybe not. Actually, I'm getting all excited for nothing. Production multiplier. That's kind of fun. Probably not. Okay, I am going to have to order these things. I'll probably do that next episode. Order the kind of the important things. Oh, look at these things. 1,400. That's pretty good. I don't think that's as good as the golden ones, isn't it? 1,500 is the golden ones. Is there one tree spreader rockets? Are those better than what I got? I don't know. Sorry, I don't remember ever actually looking through this before. But Is there not one to increase insects? It doesn't look like it. Interesting. I'm getting all excited and flustered for no reason. Well, let's get back to placing the butterfly farms then. Yeah, that's fine. It's for the best, actually, because it doesn't really matter. I'm going to be placing so many of these things. It's basically like having an optimizer put in place. All right, let's just start placing these things down. We're just going to make a line of them right here if we can. Ooh, that's not looking great. Maybe not that part of a line right there. We'll put that right there. And we'll just kind of go down the line right here. This should be the 5th one right there. Bam. That one looks a little janky. I don't know how the water's not just billowing out of the side of that, but whatever. We'll go with it. Let's start adding the bugs. We'll add one of each, make it nice and colorful. Good. There we go. Awesome. Remember, 3.1 is what we started off at. We're going to see what we're at once this is all done. I'll just go ahead and place the rest of these things. So, I'll see you in a second. Okay, with this last little butterfly farm here, not so little butterfly farm, we have, wow! That's a lot of butterflies. Okay, so that should do something to the insects, you'd think, just a little bit. Dang, look at all of them. That's a lot of them. That is a lot of butterflies. All right, so that's 20 of them. That's a lot of material too. Let's head back and go check the stats. So 3.1 million is what our insect level was at before. Now it is at 15.1 million. That's right. This one right here is okay. The decibel over. Yeah, 15.1 million. That was a healthy boost. Whew. Okay, let's divert some attention here. Okay, so that was plants. Let's look at or that was insects rather. Let's look at animals for a second. Now I don't really think I have really much going on for as far as animals. Also, don't think it really matters because let's look at this. So it probably doesn't really matter. But what's that? What has that done for biomass? Biomass is now sitting at 11 point. Is that 11.8? What is that? A decibel there, decibel there. Math is hard. 1.1 billion? That's looking pretty. That's looking better. A lot better. Okay, a little bit better. No, I suppose it was at 1.1 billion to begin with. Never mind. Probably isn't looking that much better. Well, we'll fix that in a little bit. Animals is really weak in the knees, but the problem is I don't have a whole lot going for animals as far as like fish is really the only animal that we got going on. Fish and frogs. I don't really have much going on right now. I mean, I could make some more frog farms. But I'm going to need frog larvae. What do I got for frog eggs? I have these guys. I have 3 of these guys. Then the generic ones, which are not that interesting. But I have these guys. I could probably make a home for those 3 at least. You know, give it a little bit of a boost. The only frogs that we have are down here underneath these trees right now. And I could probably add a couple of friends to their little mix down there. What does it take to make the frog stuff again? I actually already forgot. That's how much attention I've been giving it. Amphibian farm. Just fertilizer, common larvae, and a bottle of water. That's really easy. How many frogs do they hold? Just 1. Okay, just 1 each. Nifty. All right. So if we have 3 eggs, we need 3 more farms then. We can boost this just a little bit. Now this is going to get a little insane because we're going to be boosting the insects more than we are the frogs. But I do want to pay a little bit of attention to them, you know, because they are kind of adorable. All right. And they're also, oh, he's looking at me. That one kind of looks demonic with the red eyes, not gonna lie, it's a little freaky. All right, so let's go ahead and make 3 more of these frog farms real fast, slap them down, and see if we can't boost our frogs, our amphibian level a little bit on the planet, as well as all the other stuff. Oh, real quick before we do this, just keep in mind that the animal level is at 23,000. Okay, that's actually really weak sauce. Okay. Okay, we got the goods, we got the supplies, we got the things. All right, so let's see if we can't just add to this farm down here. Actually, I think that'll be kind of fun. I know I've been really kind of slacking on the frogs this year, you know, or this season rather. Not this year. It's been years since I've been here. This season rather. But you know what? They don't really do much. There's not much to boost them. You know, they're just kind of just here. They slightly add to the biomass, so I haven't really been giving them the love that they deserve. But you know what? I'm sorry. All right, hopefully this makes up for it. We're gonna add a couple more of these blue ones to it. These teal ones. Let's go ahead and squirt them into there too. Now these are found in the zeolite cave actually, which I think is kind of interesting. But as you guys have explained, frog eggs do not respawn, which is a thing that I didn't know. I mean, I did see some of them respawn, but that is possibly a bug. Remember earlier in the season, look at this thing. Look at that thing. It's like a mix. Get the iron thing out of the way. It's like a mix of all like 2 different frogs like merged together. It's like green, purple, and and yellow. That is incredible. Yeah, earlier in the season, I saw a couple of them respawn, but I didn't grab them. And remember the zeolite, not zeolite, rather, the osmium incident from earlier in the season where I got the cheaty, super cheaty osmium? Yeah, I didn't want to have that happen again, so. All right, what did we say it was like 23,000? Let's go see if by adding those 3, let's just gulp some of the slimy, like, mucky water. Oh, by the way, I did add a bunch of algae spreaders out here. So those things are producing a bunch of algae, which is going into lockers that are demanding it all over the place, including right here. That's full. This thing is full. Okay, so that's how I was making, this right here is how I was making the bacteria samples. All these lake water collectors that are being boosted and stuff. Yeah, these things were just pumping out a lot of water. A lot of algae being made right here, so that's how I managed to get all those things made. Now, I wonder, hold on one second. These things are not necessary anymore. I don't need these anymore. Okay, we got enough bacteria samples. Let's go up over this ridge here real fast. And remember those biodomes I was talking about earlier in the episode? Yeah, these things. Somebody in the comment section pointed out that the range on the optimizer is actually pretty interesting. Okay, so what are these things? Can I even see what the stats are on these things? Like how fast are they producing tree bark? If I look at it, not really. I wonder if the optimizers will affect these. I don't know actually. I mean, I'm not using it for anything else, so. I might as well just slap it. Can I place this inside? Is that even a thing? Ooh, it is. Okay. Can I just like see how the outer ring is like kind of just reaching over there? Can I just like put that right there? And that might actually reach all of them. Squirt those into there. It's kind of, oh no, it's not phasing through the ceiling. So I don't know if that's going to affect these or not. I suppose looking at it, maybe. Oh, it is making them glow. 8 machine capacity, but of course it's not reaching all 8 machines because there's only 5 of them here. That might actually work. That might cause us to produce tree bark at a faster rate. I'd have to sit here and study it to actually know, but sorry, we were looking at the amphibian level. It was at what, 23,000 before? What is it after adding those 3 additional farms? Ah, I see Amazon finally delivered my packages. Let's see what do we got in here. No, that's not what I ordered. What's in here? Oh yeah, that's it. That's what I wanted right there. Perfect. Okay, 23,000-ish was what it was before. Now that we've added the 3 farms, it is up to 30,000. Okay, well, that's a nice little healthy boost. Now, we have one last thing that we really got to do first, and or before we wrap this episode up, and I want to get all these up to 21, so we kind of have a base number to go off of when we launch all 2,500 rockets, okay? So we need 16 more insect spreader rockets. Now, what goes into an insect spreader rocket, you might be asking yourself, because I know I'm asking myself that. Insects. That's what goes into it. Okay, so we need a rocket engine, an osmium rod, mutagen tier 2, and bee larva. We need 3 of them per rocket. Now that sort of sucks. Now, I kind of already knew that. I sort of already knew that. My memory forgot it, but I already knew that because I'm preparing to launch 500 of these. Which means I do have these supplies, but I'm going to have to tap into them a little bit just so I can launch 16 of them here and then recollect all that stuff. The mutagen tier 2 is the one that probably hurts the most. The bee larvas are actually slowly filling up, I believe. I think they're close. They're out at cream right now, but we should probably go check on those. I mean, after all, we are going to need to grab them for this thing here. So what are we going to need? We're launching 16 of these, so we need, like, simple math. 48. I didn't use a calculator. We need 48 bee larvae. Okay, so we're gonna have to go fill our inventory and then some. Okay, well, we got some lockers there. Let's grab another one of these things. Let's get another big locker out there because we're gonna need a lot of space to store some of this stuff so we can do these launches. All right, so Cream has all these tier 2 beehives here, and these lockers, this cube of lockers over here is filling up. These are all full. Okay, now there is like an ending to this somewhere. Unless they actually did all fill up, which they very well did. Okay, so that's a lot. Now, are there any in here? There are. Okay, I forgot to enable this. So that means these are all completely backed up with them. Okay, that's good, because I need 48 of them, so I might as well start taking them out of here right now. Let's do that. Let's do that. I forgot to enable the shredder, so that's blessing in disguise is what that's called. Okay, this should make 48 bees, I think. So it's 35 per inventory. So that's 45 when you count those 10, 46, 47, 48. That should be 48. These guys, let's enable this and be gone. I get it, be gone. I'll see myself out. All right, so we got 48 of them, right? So let's head back to home. That's one of the ingredients we need. Now we still need, what, osmium rods, I think there are. Now this actually, I have those someplace. I have them kind of all over the place. So, all right, let me go stash these bees, and then we'll grab ourselves, what is it, 16 osmium rods? Alright, osmium rods should be right here. Oh yeah, there we go. Alright, let's grab 16 of these things. Alright, and then we also need 16 rockets too, so let's go ahead and just do this. These should automatically just start kind of filling up on their own again. That's 15, 16. Alright, let's go drop these off over by the launch platform. Okay, that fills up one locker completely. Now, all we need is 16 mutagen tier 2s. Those are stored in the top floor of the base, actually, because I'm stockpiling them up for the big launch here coming up real soon. Actually, you know what? I think I have an entire locker of it stored down here as well. Did I? Mutagen tier 2 right here. Yeah, these are filling up as well. Cool. Well, let's grab 16 of them real fast. Okay, I just remembered. Okay, so I got the 16 of them, but what is that going to do to our insects? Okay, so insect level currently at the moment is 15 million, 15.1 million, okay? Remember that, 15.1 million. What's it going to be after we launch 16 rockets? Okay, so here we go. Let's just grab 5 at a time again, because that's what we're going to be able to do. Our inventory is only limited so much, so let's go ahead and grab a bunch of bees. There we go. All right, grab the bees. Now, let's go get 5 of them up here. Now, we're going to be able to launch basically 10 rockets in succession pretty quickly. So let's go ahead and, I think it's control. I know how to play this game. Place those 5 rockets here. Now, that's going to cause a lot of bees just erupt out of there. That was pretty awesome. Now, my question is my computer going to crash or not if I do all 500 of these at the end of the season? Probably. I mean, it's a good computer and all, but probably. So this rocket specifically is one that we might have to launch in smaller batches. I can kind of already feel it bogging down a little bit, and this is only 5 of them. This is 1/100th of the size of the launch that I want to actually do. So yeah, these ones at the end of the season we'll probably have to launch in groups of maybe 20 or 30 or so, rather than all 100 of them. But that's 5 of them right there. Let's grab some more material and get those in the inventory so that we're ready to go for another launch of them as soon as these go. Because then as soon as these go, we're going to have to hop down, grab some more supplies, and then go back up there and launch and try to launch them quickly while the rockets are freaking out all around us. Okay, well, let's give it a shot. That's perfect. That's exactly what I expected. Okay. Oh, we're having osmium rockets or osmium meteors come raining down right now too. Perfect timing. All right, let's launch that run. Okay, let's go grab the rest of them. Oh, just need that. Just one more. Just got one more to launch. What is that thing doing? That is horrible. Man, NASA's watching closely to this series. And this one actually is going to launch normally. That one actually might make it into space in a very unorthodox fashion, but it might actually make it. Oh, it broke off. That one might not make it. Look at that go. See, that's how it's supposed. Meteor landed right next to me. That's how it's supposed to go. Look at that one's still shattering up there. You can kind of see it's breaking into pieces and falling back down to the planet. Oh boy, whoops. Okay, well apparently there are meteors coming down. That is just a coincidence that happened at this moment. So that's 16 of those rockets though. So what did we say we were at before? I kind of already forgot. We were at 15 million, I think, something like that. All right, now we are at, that is something, 63 million? That was hefty, hefty jump. What did that do for our biomass entirely? That's right there, that's right there. 1.2 billion it's at. So it only raised it up like 100 million or so, which isn't like a huge boost, but it still is kind of fun. Yeah, it's still kind of fun. Animals are really lacking. Honestly, that one's the one I probably should spend a whole lot more time on, but it doesn't really matter, does it? We're kind of stuck at this point. But all right, that was actually pretty good. Let's see, we got all of them in there, right? All of them had 21 boosts to it, so that's about all I'm gonna do for the regular season. Now after this, it's about to get really stupid, okay? Really dumb. Next week, I think we're gonna have to focus on building NASA, okay? I think it's time, people. I know you guys are probably a little nervous because the season's coming to an end, but I think it's time to build NASA. And then we got to get all of this, I'm waving my hands at the screen, out to NASA and get it positioned in place, getting ready to launch. Oh, that's going to suck. I'm going to definitely be doing that in between the episodes, though, after we build NASA, though. So we're going to have to build a platform that actually has the supplies. Maybe one platform next to every rocket pad? I don't know. I'll come up with a design for that later. But alrighty, guys, I think I'm going to wrap this one up, though. It's been a lot of fun. We've focused on the insects and bugs, or insects and bugs, the same thing. A little bit of a reiteration there. Insects and amphibians a little bit today. Oh, I didn't get around placing any of the pressure things. I'll definitely be doing that in between episodes because I want to get the pressure up to ridiculously stupid levels as well. And, oh, actually, I was just in the right spot for that. And I've been collecting osmium rods and super alloy rods because if you look at the drill recipe, that's what it takes. And I believe these are all completely full. Okay, so what's that, 80? That's 80 more drills I can place. That's going to be kind of stupid. All right, I'll probably show a little bit of that also probably next week too. So anyway, the season's coming to an end. Are you guys excited? Are you pumped? Are you sad? Let me know these things down in the comment section. But thank you guys so much for donating your eyeballs and ear holes to this episode of Planet Crafter. We survived in the crater. That's nuts. That's a crazy start. This is a very difficult place to survive starting off, but we did it. We in fact thrived in the crater. So, alrighty guys, I'm getting out of here. Have yourself a wonderful week, and I will see you guys next week. Bye bye.